Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gridmaster, a seasonal event where you complete tasks to unlock special perks. I've been playing on my main, and I have been having a blast. This is the first seasonal event that Jagex has given free-to-play players access to, and I'm wondering what it's like to have the free-to-play experience. So, we're pulling Free Chunking from his smithing grind, and giving him a small taste of freedom. Here is the full Gridmaster board, but this is the luxury version. Let's strip that down to the budget version. That's more like it. Here's what we've got to work with. I'm a bit disappointed that Jagex didn't create a separate board for free to play, but it should still be fun. Let's dive in. And here we are. Let's go ahead and disable the region locker. Okay, we've got a decision to make. Do we want the pickaxe, the axe, or the harpoon? I think I'm gonna go with the pickaxe. There's a task to mine some gold ore, which gives us another tool. And then I'm gonna go for the axe so that we can get the maple log, which will give us another tool for the last tool. So go ahead and claim the pickaxe. And we've got just a couple of things to do. So I'll head down to the mine while I talk about it. We need to get up to 40 mining, I think it's 40, for gold ore. We need to defeat Bryophyta and open the chest, defeat the lesser demon in the wizard's tower, our good old friend, chop maple logs of 45 woodcutting, reach 500 total level, and kill an ogress. Shouldn't be too bad.
Level up, completed. Level up, completed. Level up, completed.
Man, these levels are rolling, and I love the seasonal events.
Level up,
the XP coming in, and the level ups coming in. I am going to disable the engineer though. I was getting a headache earlier on my main. Now, when I logged into this world, there were only 80 people. I'm curious to see if Gridmaster will get botted, because it's available to free to play now, and the rewards are tradable. So I'm wondering if it's going to get botted. We are already past 16 mining, so let's go find the nearest iron ore. I'm going to accomplish in 1 hour the smithing level that I'm trying to get to in the main game over the course of 500 hours. 40 mining, good stuff. That maybe took like 5 minutes. That was awesome. I think that the closest gold available is gonna be in the Dwarven Mine. Yeah, Dwarven Mine's gonna be the closest gold. I'll go over and grab that real quick. Alright, there is a grid slot completed. We'll run back to a bank so we can claim it, and now we can claim the axe and start getting to work on our maple logs. Sweet. Alright. Now the axe will automatically will automatically burn the logs that we chop. Similar to how the pickaxe automatically smelted and sent to the bank the ores that we chopped. So these levels, again, they're just gonna roll in. Alright, 15 wood cutting. Let's switch over to oak. Okay. We have enough for willows. Before I head down there though, I'm going to go and sell everything that I've got that's useless to the general store. I don't think that there's any reason for me to train ranged. I can use magic for the wizard tower, lesser demon. I can use magic for Bryophyta. I can use magic for the ogresses. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my bow, my arrows. Okay, got a little bit of cash. And I am back home in Draenor Village. Oh, I don't have the combat level to deal with these guys. Alright, 45 wood cutting. That one took a little bit longer, about 10 minutes. I think the only maple tree in free-to-play is in Corsair Cove. I might be wrong about that. Can't think of anywhere else that would have maple trees, so that's where I'm heading. Can I go in? Must first complete Dragon Slayer. Oh shoot, okay. Do any of these complete Dragon Slayer for me? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, we've got a quest to do. So I guess we need to make money right now to buy some runes and get our magic level up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Varrock. We're going to smith the bars that I collected getting up to 40 mining. So I'm thinking I create plate bodies and I sell them to the plate body shop. I don't know if the bronze bars that I have will get me to 48 smithing, which is what I need to get the steel plate body. I'm all too familiar with that level. It's actually a sword shop down here. We can make all of our steel bars into swords and sell them there, and we'll get a nice chunk of change. That is 255 steel swords, solid chunk of change. Go pick up an air staff at Zaf's. Alright, there's the lesser demon done. We'll grab those coins for sure. And we'll have to claim this in a bank, but it gives us a minimum potential, which means that anytime we hit, it will never be less than 5. That. Okay, let's go kill the ogress. Stop at this magic shop along the way. Grab ourselves a wizard hat. Well, I'm going to be here for a bit. So, I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, took about 5 minutes. Now I've got an important decision to make here. I'll go ahead and claim this. And I'll get this little scroll in my inventory where I can tie certain skills to each other. Specifically combat. So, the way that this works is, let's say I choose magic and 2 other skills. Anytime I gain magic experience, I'll get 50% of that experience in both of those other skills. And I am going to choose magic. I'm planning on running magic the whole way through. Prayer, I don't have a good way in free-to-play. There isn't any golden god to sacrifice coins to the altar. I don't have a good way to train prayer, so if I'm training it alongside my magic, which I am going to train, that'll be great. Hit points I think is going to be the other big one. And I think that's what I'm going to go with, is prayer, magic, and hit points. And so now anytime I attack, I will get a bunch of XP drops. What is next on the list? We've really just got 3. So, I mean, we need to complete Dragon Slayer. That's priority number 1. We've got Bryophyta. And maybe I can go train on the Moss Giants to get the Mossy Key. We need to reach 500 total level, which I think that we'll do by the time we finish Dragon Slayer. I'm not worried about that. I could start questing Dragon Slayer. What are my requirements for Dragon Slayer? I need level 45 combat, level 33 magic. You know what, we can go do Imp Catcher real quick. Getting a serious case of deja vu. I got my amulet. Alright. Might as well start the Vampire Slayer quest while we're here. Head upstairs and accidentally murder a woman. Grab some garlic. Finish the job. Wonder how many attack levels Vampire Slayer is gonna get us. 35 levels. Now I am interested in seeing the reward for completing Vampire Slayer is not a free-to-play reward, but it is a free-to-play task. So I'm interested to see what happens, because it is blinking, it is telling me that it's done. Alright, let's see what happens when I turn this in. Interesting, okay, so it lets me do that. I wonder if this will actually give me the fairy item. But now that's interesting, because I have all the quest points that I need for Dragon Slayer now. I just need combat level 45 and 33 magic and I can do it, because Sins of the Father completed all of those. Okay. Alright, I got my boots. Put on my boots. And let's go claim this. Wow, you actually get it? Is it gonna let me go somewhere that I'm not supposed to? No. Is it gonna let me go somewhere I am supposed to? Oh, very cool. If I had known that you could get a teleport item and free to play, oh man, I would have gone for that first. I'm gonna go grind out a Mossy Key, and I will see you when I've got one. That was easy. Took us 4 Moss Giants. Why is it that I get spooned in the seasonal event, but go really dry on the main game? Jagex, please. Alright, but let's head on in here. I don't even have enough Protect from Magic. Let's see how this goes. Tell you what, it's not looking good. Alright, 4 lucky hits, let's go. That is not a lucky hit. That is not a lucky hit. It is not a lucky hit. Alright. We're out of here. Thinking that 37 prayer for protect from magic is gonna be mandatory, so we're gonna lure this guy over. Figures that I am back to killing the Black Knight. Steel Mace. That is a chunk task completed. Wait. Alright, there is 37 prayer. I'll go gear up and head back down to Brafida. Oh, I'm out of prayer. It's like the kill took me too long. Open that. Rune plate legs, yes please. Okay, well, all I have left, 500 total level, and chopping maple logs, which means that I need to finish Dragon Slayer 1. I need to go collect some materials, so I will see you in a bit. I needed level 8 crafting for an unfired bowl, so here is Sheep Shear completed. Got everything I need for Dragon Slayer. Let's get it done. Map piece, map piece, map piece, shield, boat, Jenkins! There's the Dragon Slain. Okay, Dragon Slayer is done. We are 21 levels away from completing. I think actually if can I go to Felled Up Hills from here? I can, alright. Let's talk to this guy, let's get in here. He is pleased with my story, let's chop down a maple tree. I seem to remember coming to this area a lot when I was a kid. There was an extra cave in here with a deposit box. Maybe not. Was there an anvil back there? That's cool. I don't think I've ever been down here. Gold and an anvil. Huh, that's cool. Okay, we got the harpoon. We've just got one more tile, which is 500 total level. And let's head to Lumbridge. And with the harpoon, that'll be super easy. Is my total level. There it is, the final grid slot available to me. 900 total points. And let's see how long that took. Alright, Hans, how long have I been here? 3 hours and 37 minutes. 3.5 hours to complete free-to-play Gridmaster. I'm sure that there are better ways to optimize this route to make it faster, but as it stands, it's a nice little afternoon fun for a free account. Alright, well that's it for today. See you next time.